Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we are hopefully taking down Theodoric Gaucer, I think, maybe? If we get lucky, who knows? I mean, he's right there. He's right there. It just depends if he wants to sort of fight Talabecland or come fight me instead. I really have no idea. Hopefully the AI's player bias will get the better of him and he'll come and attack me. That would be good. But we do have Dirk on his way to come and help, so, you know, that's good. We also have Wolfram Hertwig holding Middenstag for now, and we have nothing else up here, which concerns me. But Vlad and Ono von Falkenstein can start sweeping across this area. It would be quite nice to take Helmgard, just to make sure, you know, a good tactical move, I think. If we're going to install ourselves as Emperor, we need to make sure our neighbours aren't going to come meddle, so we really should take Helmgard, so that Leoncoeur doesn't come to the aid of Karl Franz. So let's try it, shall we? Let's try that. Good. Commandment available somewhere. Oh, in Salzmann, because Dieterschaffen is owned by a vassal. Alright, let's foster some terror. You know, we just moved in, so it's always good to foster some terror early, you know. Right, let's crack on. Well, check that out. Skarsnik is actually fighting Bellegarde down here. Good for him. Keeps the dwarfs off our back, you know. Theodoric Gaucer is heading south, which is weird. I don't know where he's going. So I guess we can just take Norden now and have him suffer attrition. Interesting. Okay, infuse the tireless hordes. Brilliant, this is really good news. So this incantation quickens the pace of the hordes over great distances, forever marching and never tiring. 10% campaign movement range bonus. Very good stuff. I think that's where we were headed. I think we need to pick another technology again now, don't we? So, Wolfram Hertwig, more public order. Good, I like that. And Dirk Voldorf is coming to defend Dieterschaffen. I'm not sure he'll actually be able to do it against the army that's roaming the countryside there, but I don't think that's much of a problem. Hang on a minute. What you doing there, Bjornlings? Okay, hang on a minute. Now, where are you, fella? Where are you? Nordland, 0 settlements. Yep, they lost their last settlement to the Bjornlings. That's embarrassing. I love it. So, Talabecland, do you want to trade with me? No, you don't. Nah. How about you, Stirland? Want to trade? Nah. Nah, I thought as much. Right. Oh, Helmut Fauerbach is actually starting to dislike me a little bit. That's a shame. Military actions against the Golden Order. Dude, they're our friends now. Don't worry about it, you weirdo. Oh well. Better get more wars. Golden Order really don't like us, but it is improving. Just not really enough. At some point, I guess if we fight Chaos a little bit, I think we'll work things out over here. I am a little concerned that they're going to leave us if we do end up in a war. But not a huge amount. I think we'll be okay. Which one of you guys? Was it Christiana? Yes, it's Christiana. Can you come down here and find those Chaos agents, please? I think I need you on Chaos agent killing duty. And there's Theodoric Gaucer, just taking a bunch of attrition, which is excellent. I mean, not for him, obviously. But I don't care about him. Nah, not at all. Okay, now where are Chaos? Why am I not seeing any Chaos? Chaos. Also, we do have a mission to do, don't we? Need to kill Wiggle. Come here, Wiggle. You're not going to wiggle your way out of this. Also, that guy. This guy's actually got a Pegasus. He managed to get to level 13. That won't do. Oh, there's Wiggle. There's Wiggle. Dottenbach or Wissenberg? Wissenberg. Cool. I'm making 7 grand a turn now, which is really rather lovely. I am a big fan of that. Big fan. Into darkness. Into reality. Flensburg, you can get a Gibbet. Yeah, there's a good bit of extra cash there. And public order, I suppose, even though public order is pretty good right now. So there goes all of our money. Hooray. Oh, there's the little Chaos Spurk. Hey, buddy. I'm going to come wound you next turn. It's going to be great. Cool. So, do need to handle this guy. Well, this guy and this guy. We need to deal with all of these guys, really. So, it's a bit of a bother. Yeah, I think we might want to set up an ambush for these guys. They'll no doubt try and take, well, one of these settlements. I'm not really sure which, now that I think about it. I guess I'll defend my own territory first and foremost. So this isn't going to be great. We'll probably get spotted here, but I don't really mind. We have our garrison nearby as well. Can lend a hand. We'll just see how it goes. It's just keeping Salzmann safe, you know. And I might do a similar thing here as well, because even if it is absolute sort of trash tier units here, no, maybe I could upgrade some next turn. We'll see. Even though it's trash tier units, I think getting a sort of rubbish chance at an ambush at least keeps us outside of Mittenstag, in case a giant army that could devastate us does arrive. You know, we can either ambush it, or we'll get attacked and just run off, in which case it stops us getting wrapped up in the fight for Mittenstag, which I'm not that precious about just yet. So I think that's a nice safety net for us. So you two have moved. I mean, everybody's moved now. Ian Byrne hasn't, so look at that army. I want Gelt to be in charge of this. If Gelt is in charge of this, that would be a devastatingly good army. This is why I really need these guys to sort of stick it out with us. Maybe I should just give, like... I might have just thrown money at them next turn. Just throw them a bit of cash, just so, you know, we can butter them up a little bit. It can support the war effort against the dwarfs. I have to fund my armies, guys. I have to fund my armies. Puppet Master. Extra Lord Recruit rank sounds useful, actually. So, yeah, let's go with that, then. Let's go with Puppet Master. And then I should do some of these income ones, I suppose. Even though I don't know how many of these buildings we actually have. But it seems useful, doesn't it? Mostly. Better Graveguard. We never bothered to upgrade our Graveguard, did we? Weapon strength for skeleton warriors and spearmen also sounds useful. Vigor loss reduction, even for Graveguard over there too. You know what? Let's get some of this stuff. We'll get Puppet Master later. It's very expensive in terms of, you know, turn time. So just get some of this other stuff. Let's get some of that other stuff. Brilliant. Wiggle's coming for us. Good. Well, not for us. He's going somewhere. Either way, he's in range of us. We can kill him. Or give it a go, at least. Oh, no way! Thorgrim's finally shown up. Oh, that is a nuisance. He's going to be quite scary. He's got a lot of armour. Heck of a lot. And anti-large right now. That's a problem. That's a problem. Ugh. Can we do it? Yeah, I did not see Thorgrim sneak up on us here. Those Quarrelers are great weapons. Most of it's melee, and they're all very slow, so I might be able to drag the Slayers out into a position I can fight them in. I mean, I guess we're going to have to fight it, because I at least want to weaken these guys to the point where they won't want to occupy Waldenhof, or at least won't be able to then attack the next settlement across, so I'm going to give it a go. It's going to be incredibly rough, but I'm going to give it a go, and we'll see if we can do some damage. I do worry, though. The Longbeards have got a bunch of experience, a bunch of buffs. I mean, 61 melee defense is just excruciating. I'm going to try it, though. Alright, so, how are we going to do this? I mean, luckily, all of these units are injured. Like, that is a big, big help to us, obviously. But, yeah, it's still going to be... It's going to be a challenge, I think. So we do have some bats. That'll be a very nice way to hassle them. Crypt ghouls don't have great armor piercing, which worries me. In fact, we have very little armor piercing, just generally, you know. Just very, very bad armor piercing. Yeah, let's just get a real spread out, I think. Really need to pull these enemies apart. I mean, they're attacking us, which helps. Okay, starting to pull some of them apart already. Include some of the Quarrelers, but they are being escorted by Slayers right now. So the Slayers we might be able to handle if we can surround them. Might be able to take them out fairly quickly. We'll have to see, though. Other Quarrelers moving this way, which is a bit annoying. You know what? You run off over this way. And let's see here. Let's avoid those quarrels. Really do need these guys to get pulled apart. Okay, come on. You keep running away. Okay, come on. Don't want to engage unless I have to. Although, this seems quite juicy, doesn't it? So does that. Alright. Let's handle them. So hopefully these guys will get killed nice and quickly. And this is going quite well. I'm going to try and recharge these guys. Yeah, they caught the zombies. That's to be expected. Looks like these quarrelers will be going down. Doing some great damage to those slayers. And they shouldn't be able to last very long. These are just the zombies. I'm actually going to push them back now. Okay, slayers causing problems. That's alright. Okay, come on. Let's get a surround on these guys. Alright, that should be getting handled. You guys keep running. Okay, you run that way. You guys keep running. We did lose some bats. That's okay. It's okay. We were always going to lose some bats. Probably. Okay, how are we looking for the slayers? There's only one left. Good. Excellent. Right, you need to keep moving. That's slayers, isn't it? That is slayers. Alright. Let's fight him then. They should be dealt with pretty quickly. And I don't think these miners will be able to last too long, but it is hard to tell. And these were Longbeards. Those are Longbeards. These Longbeards are great weapons. That's alright. These guys should have had it pretty soon. Let's make sure you guys walk back. You're going to go up there and fight Slayers. It's going to be great. Just you wait. Try and get another charge on these miners. Hopefully that'll break them. Okay, they're shattered. Okay, go up and kill those Slayers. I think the poison will help. Okay, please get rid of these miners. It's taking a very long time. Okay, good. Now, we really don't want these Longbeards coming for us before these guys are broken. So I'm a little bit perturbed by these guys. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, you guys come over here too. Alright, they're broken now. Which is a shame. Yeah, you go for those miners again. Yeah, Crypt Horrors, they're just not really hitting that much, are they? It's that huge melee defense. A real problem for us. And, okay, it looks like we might kill those Slayers. I think we'll be alright over there. Over here, though, we just need more numbers. We can get good surrounds on them. Okay, they got completely wiped out, which is great news. And I guess I go for these miners again. Alright, how are things looking over here? Not bad. We lost the spearmen. But hopefully, these crypt ghouls can get enough damage in to deal with them. Hopefully. Okay, spearmen, you're going to have to hold everything at bay. Oof. Very worrying stuff. Okay, let's get you guys up and around. Okay, we've got to get them in the rear, or we simply won't do any damage to them. Okay, a nice surround here should help. Don't like these crypt ghouls have been struggling, like they have been. Yeah, this is not going well. How are things looking over here? Got rid of the Slayers yet? Not quite. Not quite. I can't tell how many are left because it doesn't actually display that very effectively, I must say. Not the most effective means of displaying that. I'm pretty sure we've lost, but I'm pretty happy with the amount of stuff that we managed to get rid of. Come on, crypt ghouls. We only had like some buffs for our crypt ghouls, you know? Okay, yeah, that's all the problem. Get rid of the Slayers? Ah, we have. Now let's run the heck away. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll keep Thorgrim away from us at least. God, look how much damage they've taken. Still not gone yet, though. Still not gone. Oof. Yeah, just get away from those guys. They're still holding. Not for very long, I wager. I don't think our more mobile units are going to be mobile for long. I think they're going to be very, very still. God, look how much damage you've done to these guys. They just won't die. And these Longbeards have killed 200 units already, but that's to be expected. And they crumbled. At least we got Thorgrim out of the picture. Alright, at this point, there's going to be no cycle charging or anything. We're just going to stay in the fight and see what we can do. Or maybe not. Oh, what are you guys playing at? Stop it. Oh, no. We're all crumbling. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Close defeat. Alright. That, I'm very happy with. I'm very happy with that. Wiped out 7 units? Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, and he burnt to the ground. That's fair enough. It's annoying, of course. I thought we were gone, you know, sort of past the point where we were having Waldenhof burnt to the ground every 5 seconds, but hey, here we are again. So this is a pain. Theodoric Gaucer's managed to get his territory back, which I'm very unhappy about, because Dirk didn't get himself killed over there, like a good boy. He should have done. He should have done. So you... okay, I didn't see where the Chaos chap went. I did not... Oh, there he is. Hey there, buddy. Now, die! And... nice. Excellent. So, let's get you... Oh, I don't know. Specialist maxed out. Sounds good. Alright, you can head home now. Home to Isabella. So, this is annoying. I think he's still got some pretty strong folks here. Do I try and attack him? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And over here, let's kill Wiggle. And only 61%, so there is some wiggle room. He is dead, though. Excellent. Killed him. We got a charmed shield out of it. Excellent. That I'm happy with. Okay, let's take Grandberg, because I can.
The world will be mine.
Oh, it better be. No, you stay there. Come on. Alright, here we go. So, is this something I want to attack? There's really no need, is there? There's really no need. I'll just have it. No worries. Good. Guys, we've set foot in the Reichland. We are now in the Reichland. That is a big deal. That is a big old big deal. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, we have some level ups. God, you're almost maxed out, buddy. Almost maxed out. What are we going to get you, eh? Now, he's got Legions of the Dead, but I haven't actually upgraded his Knights, and we should do that. because I still do want him to have some Blood Knights. We haven't managed it so far. We may never manage it, but I would like him to have some Blood Knights at some point. We really need to get back to, like, the Moot. Or, actually, the best thing, I think Mordheim or Becuffen seem to be the best places to get some Blood Knights. Let's see, can you get some more Blood Knights? I'm not seeing any. But then they don't stand out at me so much when everything's all grey. So, I don't think so, though. So, none there. Which is a pain. Grr. Oh, they do Blood Knights right there, actually.
Then go.
Yeah, let's swap them. I know they've been doing great for Ono von Falkenstein, but still, I get them hex rates. That'll cheer him up. There you go, buddy. There. All happy? He's happy. And if he's not, then I will throw him in a dungeon, I suppose. Force him to eat rats for my enjoyment. Let's get tenacity, maybe? Yeah, let's make him more tenacious. Why the heck not? Sounds good to me. Alright, now you need to go help out Vlad again. Because he's all lonely. Aw. Poor Vlad. Where did we have the Sternsman? Did Vlad have the Sternsman?
Darkness come.
No, Ono von Falkenstein's got the Sternsman. In fact, Ono's army is basically what I wanted Vlad to have. I wanted him to have like a bunch of Graveguard and Blood Knights. So I think I may have to swap these out a bit, even though that does make Ono's army far weaker. I can supplement it with some ogres. In fact, let's give him the Onogres. Let's give him some more Onogres. There we go. Much better Onogre army. Some ghost help. And Vlad now has Graveguard and Crossbowmen and Knights. Look at him, he's basically pretending to be a real boy, which I think is wonderful. Oh, that's lovely. Look at Vlad, the real boy. I would like him to have some more, though. I would like him to have some more, that's for sure. But maybe soon. Maybe soon enough, we'll be able to augment his army a bit. So, still a little upset about Chaos. We still have some money, and I am actually going to give a little bit to Balthazar Gelt.
In which I must parley with the dead.
Very strange indeed. Here you go.
Well.
And hopefully... Okay, it's heading up to 31 now. And military actions against... let's see... Nope, actually he doesn't seem to care. I was hoping, by assassinating some Chaos people, he would be happy about that, but it doesn't seem to be affecting anything, which is a pity. Bit sad about that, but it'll have to do. Okay, I think that's it for the turn then. Lord not moved. Yeah, Isabella. We're actually going to go fight Theodoric Gaucer. Alright, we're going to do it. It's going to be rough. He's got a good army. It's a very good army. But we're going to deal with him. We are going to deal with him. Also, no walls on this settlement, so it's just going to be a boring old land battle, which will make things more difficult for us, considering what we're up against. But it should be a giggle. He is actually down some demigryphs, I think. I think he had 4 units at one point, so I think he must have lost some. I think he had 4. Maybe not. I don't know, but the proportion of ranged units to cavalry means that as long as we can get our Vargeist on their cavalry, our hounds can wipe out everything else. Except, I guess, the greatswords, but most of this we can kind of ignore. So I think we're okay. I think this should work out alright. Okay, so we have a bunch of Vargeists. So group them together. We've got a bunch of doggos. Group them together. Then, of course, we got our random trash, including Manny. Poor Manny. He's trash. Oh. And then, of course, we have our ladies. Fewer ladies than we did have, of course. Because we do have one of them going around murdering people, as is tradition. So, I guess Group 3 can just charge in. Doggos can go that way. Group 4... Oh, I guess you're going for Theodoric Gaucer, who's actually in the air. I didn't realise he was on his griffin. That's amazing. Nordland, I don't think I've ever seen do this well. It's really rather impressive. I can't help but be impressed. Which is something that's very new to me. So there's demis with halberds. Oh, we need to go for Gaucer there as well, don't we? Probably. Probably. Okay, let's start splitting them up. You go for the demis over there. You go for the demis over here. And Isabella does have a Wind of Death, which sounds like a giggle. But actually, I think just a bunch of death magic would do the job over here. So let's go knacker them. And yeah, this is all looking okay. I think I'm going to hit them with a completely over-the-top spell. Sounds good to me. All our doggos are crushing it. Okay, some of you can go back that way. Excellent. Yep, absolutely nailed it. It's always good to see. Let's go for them next. Alright, let's heal some... Wow, I have so many abilities on her. It's getting ridiculous. Good, good. Let's just start using random things. I can heal you. Curse of Years. Let's do that. Because I can. Nope. I used it on the wrong ones. Whoops. I tried to click on them. I did not click on them. My bad. Okay, need to go for those demis. You need to run over that way. You need to run over that way. You guys having a good old time. Go for those demis. You go for those demis. You guys, okay, they're all shattered. That's army losses. Good, good. I love it. Let's go look at the demis. We don't often see them. Where even are they? Those weren't demis that I told them to chase. Yeah, there's still some over here though. They're awesome units. I really love them. At first, I really disliked demis because I was like of the impression like, oh, it's stupid new Warhammer. Because when I collected Warhammer. When I was like really into it before this game came out, before Warhammer 1 came out, that was 30 years ago, and Demigryph Knights didn't exist. They hadn't been written yet. So I just saw them as like, oh, it's just fancy new Warhammer, even though Warhammer Fantasy had been dead for like 5 or 10 years at that point. I still saw this new fancy stuff, which I know is very silly looking back at it, but oh well. Also, Tomb Kings are new fancy stuff, as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of that stuff existed in Undead. Back when I collected Warhammer, Undead was a faction. So, you know, that's how far, far in the past we're going. I'm an old man. So, I can subjugate them. I'm tempted to subjugate them while I can. It's only Dieterschaffen, so, I mean... I did say there's only so many times you can cross me before I decide, you know what, enough's enough, but I feel like it's weird. I'm very torn because vassalization is like it's like the worst possible fate, really. It's worse than death in a lot of regards because they're doing the bidding of some evil creature and I'm forcing them to basically oppress their own people and be the figurehead for that. Which isn't good for anyone with any kind of, like, genuine feelings of nobility. It's not a noble thing to do to, well, you could argue that's the only thing that nobility does is oppress the, the peasants. But different sort of noble, you know what I mean? But chivalrous, I guess, arguably. It's not very chivalrous. It's not a very noble cause, even though they are nobility and that's kind of what they do. They're hypocrites, let's put it that way. But this time they're having to go out of their way to punish people because that's how my society is going to run, Anyone who wants to go, hey, should we fight evil? I'm going to go, no, because that's me. So, none of that. Okay, there'll be no fighting evil here. No. So yeah, it's going to be a weird one. It's a weird one. What's the worst punishment, I'm going to subjugate them. I'm having fun collecting them. This is way more fun to me than collecting Legendary Lords, by the way. Like, Confederation is boring. It's predictable. It's just like, oh, I have more land now. There's nothing. Doesn't do anything. Supernatural Horror. Yeah, you probably should cause terror. You only have 1 level after this. Flippin' heck. Well, there we go. I guess my final level will go into Master Strike, so she can hit a bit harder. Doesn't even have 500 weapon strength yet, which is surprising. Also, I did just get a terrifying Mask of E, which I could just equip. I could equip her with that. Oh, Scab Scrap is the weapon. Oh, I wouldn't want to get rid of that. Though I would like to be able to hit harder. So, that is a bit of a problem. Ah, leave it. I like Scabsgrath. It's a fun ability. So, Elke van Haal. What can we get you? Inviolable. Why not? That'll do. So, yeah, this is way more fun than Confederating, I've got to say. It's way more challenging. It gives us far fewer, just, like, obvious bonuses. It's not just, oh, you have more money and more agency over your empire. It's like, it's restricting in a very interesting way. Oh my word, what are you doing here? He must have heard about what we did to his brother. Velmir Gaucer is coming for Theodore. Yeah, this is a problem. He could easily just tear through this. We've also got this problem still. Although, my word, we've done a number on him. We've already done a number on him. So, I was hoping that we'd be able to basically just chill for a bit. And, you know, get some money for once. But it looks like Romhilda is going to have to come back. Which is a bit annoying. So, Romhilda, back in Schwarzhofen. May have to run over there to chase off Thorgrim, but something tells me it'll be a while before he can really do much again. But it really does look like the dwarves... Oh, actually, maybe not. It's very hard to tell how the dwarves are doing. Because if they've managed to take out all of this area, they could have 2 gold mines, which could be affording them a pretty substantial military. So it is kind of tough to know. It is tough to know how this is going to go down. I would like to get some raised dead. Some blood knights here. It's worth getting blood knights over here? Maybe. I mean, this could be a pretty tough cookie. It's mostly going to be cheap units, to be honest. I think, I mean, there is a limit to what the Border Princes can get. They don't have access to the full Empire roster, so I don't think they can get, like, demigriffs or anything like that. So, if we did just have a bunch of Black Knights and things, we could probably deal with them quite easily. So, it's really just the handgunners we have to worry about in terms of sort of punchy, damaging units. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We have no money to recruit a bunch of stuff yet, so, you know. You can raise as many dead as you like, provided you have the money for it, so there's no rush. I guess that's it then for the turn. We've made progress. You know, we've made new friends. So, let's go back to Salzenmund. And yeah, I guess Wolfram can continue to chill here. Right, how is Altdorf doing these days? 7 settlements left. That's not many. That is not many. Come on, available up here. Let's whoops. Let's foster some more terror. Oh, let's crack on. Oh, and now he's taken Voldenhof. That's very annoying. But I guess it was inevitable. It doesn't mean he's very injured now. Oh, check it out. Chaos are finally almost here. Almost. Which actually means we really need to do something about Bekarfen. Oh my god, you see, he's besieged it already. Oh no. We didn't even have time to get an army there. I really thought we'd have more warning, considering that we had, like, other settlements in range. Clan Mulder has just been destroyed. Chaos just destroyed Clan Mulder. Which could be a good thing, might be a bad thing. The fact that they were able just to sweep aside Clan Mulder is kind of scary, but also it could mean that they've wasted a bunch of their units trying to fight Mulder, you know? Skaven might have put up a real good fight. But we just don't know that. It doesn't look like the 2 stacks that we've seen so far have been affected too much. They still seem like full stacks. So, don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Oh, damn. Okay, is this good or bad? I really can't tell. So Oleg Schaffner here has actually come to help us. I find it so fun with this campaign. This is another reason why this is so much more fun than Confederation. It's not that we could confederate, you know, these different provinces, but it's just so much more fun to have that variety in battles, where it's 2 different factions fighting against another. Like, this happens more often, because we're forcing ourselves to engage in diplomacy. And usually that doesn't happen. You aren't usually, like, mixed in with all of your allies in this way. Usually the only people I ally with are people who occupy territory that I don't want. And if I don't want that territory, then I'm not really hanging around it so much, you know? But this actually leads to some interesting battles, which is wonderful. So I guess we're doing our first fight against Chaos. I mean, I'd preferred it if he just sat tight and then Chaos attacked the city and they came as reinforcements. But the game isn't really set up to do that, so it's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Alright, I always find it really weird when we're coming as reinforcements, because it's always just pointing at nothing. Look, fun, exciting battle. Nothing. So, what is there? So, Outriders could completely annihilate our enemies here. It's really just the Chaos Knights that I'm very concerned about. I think the Chaos Knights are going to do just an upsetting amount of damage. They'll probably catch out the Outriders because the AI's a bit dumb. But the Outriders have the potential to be completely, like, just completely overpower all of our enemies here.
Your time has come.
And a few Spirit Leeches will be pretty good. Graveguard are going to be very useful. And look at all of them. Oh, we have so many Graveguard. I really like that we have so many Graveguard. Why aren't you guys attacking? Please go and do something. Please. My word, we have even more of them. Okay, we've got some bats. I'm going to throw the bats over the top. And, yeah, you can run the mill. Tell you what, let's just get all these guys in one big line, one big group. Really throwing up your archers. Come on, man. What are you doing? So this is what I mean. They're just going to get themselves really, like, caught out, I think. It doesn't look like going for the Chaos Knights, though, but yeah, they're not using themselves particularly wisely. What I can do, though, is get the bats over here, get on top of those Hell Cannons, and we'll see what happens. And the Hell Cannon is going for the bats, so that's really great. Those archers, what are they doing? They're just going to get murdered by Chaos Knights. And wow, they almost hit their own men there, because they're aiming for bats. That's hilarious. Alright, this should be a worthy distraction. And this really will take away a big tool that they have in a siege. Okay, come on. That's one thing I hope they fix. You can't really click through your own units very well when you're targeting the enemy. If you're flying, so like if you're in front of the enemy essentially, you can't click through your own units, and that often happens with flying units. So it can be quite a tricky thing. Alright. Let's get stuck in. Let's just go get them. Alright, we're gonna go get them. So it looks like they are brilliant. Chaos Knights are getting distracted. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. And I guess I'll throw in there. And that way. And let's start hitting these Chaos Knights with something that they're going to dislike. And let's go get them. Excellent. Should be able to get nicely pinned in there. It's mostly Marauders here, which are not going to last against the Graveguard. So, and yeah, those Chaos Trolls, they're not actually going to like fighting the Crypt Horrors much. The poison and the fact that we don't have to deal with their armor is nice. Graveguard of Great Weapons is the worst thing to have over here, though. So Aspiring Champions, a bunch of Marauders with Great Weapons, bit of a pain. We are going to lose our bats here, but that's fine by me. The Hell Cannon is still operational, isn't it? Well, that's embarrassing. He'll be fine. So how are we doing? Yeah, Chaos Knight's getting murdered. Excellent. Let's get behind him. So there is another Chaos stack nearby, of course, so we do need to make sure we don't lose too heavily here. It is going to be a little rough. Okay, keep moving. That rear charge is certainly going to help. So, yep, Hell Cannon's still online. Unbelievable. Okay, you guys need to deal with Chaos Knights. So go charge them again. Hopefully that'll do the job. I don't like that the other Chaos Knights are coming for us over here, though. It doesn't look like we're going to kill these guys quick enough. So, a little worried. Right, get out of there, guys. Yeah, that other army is going to be a problem. It is going to be a problem. Okay, good. I mean, generally, it seems that we've got this handled. So, our Crypt Ghouls I mean, I did say they'd be very good against the trolls. I did mean supplemented with a bunch of other stuff. One-on-one, it's going to be a little tricky. But it is cost-effective. Trolls are a good unit. I'm just so annoyed that once again our allies are shooting entirely the wrong units. Like, they're shooting Chaos Warriors with the non-AP units when they could just aim for the giant targets with no armor. You know? It's just classic. Classic AI. AIing all over the place. That's why the intelligence is artificial. You know? Otherwise just be called I. It would be the enemy I, not the enemy AI. I know, it almost sounds like what I said was clever. It's not though. My eye is not great. Alright. Come on people. Let's get stuck in, alright? And it does look like once again the knights are coming to the rescue, which I think is quite amusing. Alright, can you still... Okay, I don't think they can still man that. Good. Oof, this is going to sting. Yeah, it is going to sting at once. It'd be really nice if we had some of our Graveguard with great weapons on this flank to deal with the Chaos Knights, rather than just having anti-infantry against them. It's not great. But it does look like we are getting the better of them over here. And it does look like the Outriders are finally doing their jobs. That is what we pay them for. We're not really paying them at all, they're part of our garrison, but still, you know, one can dream. Okay, let's get that armor piercing on them. Okay, they're doing alright. They're doing alright. Can we just speed this up? They're just going to suffer army losses in a sec. There we go. Done. Let's keep away from there. Yeah, let the Outriders finish off the Chaos Dwarfs. And there we go. Job's a good one. Job's a good one. We did alright, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got the Crypt Horrors, actually, over there. Kind of forgot about the Crypt Horrors once they were in combat. That's because their flags hidden in trees. They would have been quite useful for blocking the Chaos Warriors in. Yeah, the Chaos Knights, rather. And this guy, it'd be nice if he died. But I guess if he died, they're just going to spawn a new one. So, this works. Pyrrhic victory. Alright, so, Baronair Rune Smasher got smashed. We did lose a lot, though. We did lose a lot, and there is another army coming. So, Oleg may screw us over here, depending on what happens. Although I think Chaos have their turn first, so actually we will have a turn of replenishment. So, that's sort of, again, ideal, now that I think about it. And we didn't quite have the Blasphemous Bulwark built yet. That's frustrating. Alright, so what are we going to do? We have this army to worry about. And this army. Alright, Blackfire Pass is just letting all of the boogeymen in. I think we actually need to head back over there with somebody. Oh, I really shouldn't have to. This is like such an important thing. But Marauders running through Blackfire Pass and this going on is all a bit of a bother. I also need to take this back. I can't let Thorgrim just loiter here. Though, I guess we do have some pretty good units kicking about everywhere else. It was just Waldenhof that was terrible. So Clan Mold is destroyed. We have a treasurer. We got risen standard bearers. So Vigor loss reduction down, which is nice. It's going to be good in those prolonged battles. And we do tend to prolong them, so our Mortis engines can do their thing. So to raise the ragged banners above the legions can be taxing, for they may have been enchanted by other sorcerers. Ray Dubersreich. I mean, I guess I could do that. Gives me some dark magic. That's kind of nice, actually. What's the point allowance for raiding? Yeah, 50%. Now, where's the line? Where's the line? Oh, there's the border, I think. Yeah, I think that's the border. I think that's... Nope, that's still Grunberg. So where the hell is the border? Oh, is that it there? That's it there. Okay, cool. But if I go this way... That's still Altdorf. And that is Ubersreich. So yeah, we can basically not get there
Necropolis awaits.
is what's happening.
Yes.
Vlad, do I want him to run back and kill all those guys? Oh, I mean, I do, but also I don't.
Yes.
I think we just need to get from Hilda to get an army together, and Bakarfin's going to have to get something here too. So let's recruit a lord. What are we going to go with? Do we have anything already recruited? We don't. It's going to be a brand new one, which sucks because they're all level 1. Oh, no. Oh, that's really disappointing. They're all level 1. Also, the screen just flashed black, which has me a bit concerned. So I'm going to end the episode here and then worry about this later. Because I don't know if I've just had, like, a graphics driver wants to update or something. But either way, it's not a good sign. So guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.